Hey, Dion Ashman here on location in the village of Manhattan. We're right here on Madison Avenue at the corner of 33rd for the protest that students are having for the proposed MetroCard student budget cuts. So listen, we have one of the co-organizers here, Kyle Mayer from Bronx High School of Science. Kyle, how are you?
I'm good today, and I'm glad everyone's out here to support.
Well, let me ask you, how did you get involved with this protest?
Well, my friend Jordan, he came to me. He asked me to help him out with the Facebook group. I helped him out. I invited all my friends. I set up a good description with some background information. I posted some links up on the event page, got people excited, told everyone to invite their friends, and then we got all these people today.
Now, what was the impact that you had in your school? The impact that you had in your school once students found out that you were involved with this?
Well, at first, students' natural instincts are going to say, oh, it's probably just another joke, you know, kids are angry. But I had to prove to them that this is for real, this is a real protest. I went to my classes, I went to my friends, I made announcements, I made sure that everyone knew that this protest was for real, so I could get as many people out here as possible.
What kind of response did you get from your teachers?
Oh, my teachers were in support. They actually let me get out a night period today so I could come here and get here early. They knew I was an organizer of this event. Everyone there supports it.
What is your next step after this protest today? So right now, you and Jordan set it off. If I could use an old school term, you set it off, all right? So now, what's the next step for you and Jordan going forward from here?
Well, we have actually, I just heard about protests that we're planning. We're planning individual schools to have protests after school the first day back from break. Word's gonna get out about that. We're gonna make event pages about that. We're gonna spread the word about that. It's gonna be huge. We're gonna have one in every single school.
Right, you heard it right here. Kyle Mayer, co-organizer of this student MetroCard protest. All right, we're looking at the MTA proposing to cut student MetroCards. Folks, what are we coming to? Pay attention and stay tuned. Thank you.
The students united will never be defeated. The students united will never be defeated. The students united will never be defeated. The students united will never be
Victory had for me, then they would have broken out into tears at the very thought of what they're doing. Only then, when they showed some human compassion, could I believe that they were fit to represent me in a seat of authority. Our second president, John Adams, once said, laws for the liberal education of youth, especially for the lower classes of people, are so extremely wise and useful that a humane and generous mind, no expense for this purpose would be thought extravagant. It is true that it is not the MTA's federal obligation to subsidize the student, but it goes deeper than that. The hand that is feeding us is instead depriving us. My generation, my countrymen, and the future of my city are being thwarted in their pursuit of happiness. We, the students, will not stand for this. This generation of vipers that has burdened my peers and I with the war on terror, the recession, and the energy crisis will not rob us of the very tools to solve these problems.
Speak the truth, man. Speak the truth.
All right.
Thanks, Sam. Thank you.
Basically, what I say is, as you see now, they acting like we don't care about student MetroCard. This proves right here that we do care. We do care about education. We do care about getting to school. We barely get to school now with the fact that they're trying to show up the MetroCards. It's gonna be even worse once they do it.
What do you think some of the kids that weren't to be here today, that couldn't be here, but still support you, what do you think they could do to help you guys out?
Well, tell you the truth,
Could they just encourage other kids in their school?
they can encourage other kids in their school.
Sign on the page, on the protest page on Facebook. Can they
Yeah.
what's something they can do?
Yeah, like you said, go on Facebook. They could tell other kids, help get more people to sign up. They could do whatever they can.
Because I'm sure there's other kids that wanted to be here. Maybe their parents didn't let them go for some reason or not. But you guys are able to come, so there's got to be other ways they can help out from behind the scenes. Maybe even if it's writing a letter writing campaign to your elected officials, to the governor. Why not go to the top office, right?
That'd be great. But if anything, as you see, not everybody that wanted to be here came here, but the people that made it here, we showed our faces and we showed that we do care about our education. Well, it's the MetroCard for some people, Like one of the kids in my school lives all the way upstate. Traveling down here. If it wasn't for that Metro card, he wouldn't be able to go to school. So he couldn't be here today. So there's a lot of kids from our school that's showing that we do care for our education. So that we're gonna need the Metro cards.